Hello, this is James Hughes with the Curriculum and Integration Department. I'm here today to continue our Schoology Scholar Series, this time focusing on discussion boards and how they can be used in your classroom. To create a discussion, you're going to need to go into the Materials section of one of your courses. Once in, go to Add Materials, come down to Add Discussion, and you're going to get a window pop up to create your discussion. Like with everything else Schoology, if you see a blue star, you must add this field. Next, on the Scription, this is where you can include what topic you are discussing, any instructions you want to give them, or just any random information. You have all of your typical features up here at the top, anything you want to add on to it. You can enable grading to where now it can be for a grade. You can do a numeric grade, an A, B, C, or D grade. You can create a rubric for which you're going to grade it. You're going to need to assign a category if you're going to grade it. Make sure that you're in the current period that you're going to use it, as well as set the factor. Next, choose what sections you're going to want to include. Set a due date for when it's going to be due, and then you have your options. Are you going to assign it to an individual person or group? You can type their name here. You can select learning objectives, but you cannot do it when there's a rubric involved. Once you take that rubric off, you can assign learning objectives or your TEKs. You can choose whether or not to allow students to see what's being posted. So with this particular setting, they have to post something before they can see the other classmates' responses. You can also copy to courses. If you want to create it one time, but you want this discussion every course, simply click on that. Check the boxes that you want it added to. Remember, if you have courses that you are not the administrator of, you cannot add it to them. Only the ones that you are an administrator of. If you select it, you can leave it there. You can put down all of the information about grading and where you want it located, and then hit create. Now, as with other materials, when you create something new, it's going to come here to the bottom. So I have my sample discussion, and I see the information I put up there. I can navigate between the different sections in this class. I can also post a comment. Now, since I posted a comment, I can like it if I so choose, but others in this course will be able to respond to the comment I just posted. So now I've logged in with a different account, and so here I have my discussion post that's up here, post comment. I am actually able to reply. Anyone else in this course can type a reply to what has been said. I have all the different information I can attach with it. So now I have different points being used. Now say that we're talking about our discussion post and I want to draw the class's attention to a specific comment. If I come over here, this typically means highlight a user. So if I want to say, I want to highlight what this post was, I click on it and everybody's attention can be go to the blue comment. So everybody can look for the blue. If I want to switch up, all right, now look at this comment. They can switch it up to that post. One downfall of this is I'm not able to select specific posts. And so right now I have two posts. So if I want to highlight this user, it's going to highlight every post that I've done in this account. I can't just choose one specific comment. If you're having the students respond to a person's post, it might be helpful to come over here to these buttons right here where you have expand all and collapse all. If I click on collapse all, it's going to hide the replies just to make it a little bit easier to view the original post. If I want to make sure everybody sees it, I can move over to expand all, and then it will expand. Now this third one, if I've gone way far to the bottom and I just want to quickly get back up to the top, I can click this little arrow and it scrolls me right back to the top without me having to navigate all the way up again. This gives me an idea of how many posts that I have, obviously not the replies, just the original posts that I have. Now, if it's a longer discussion that you're organizing, and students may want to type up their thoughts in a Google Doc and then post them in Schoology later. Well, once they post, it would be a good idea if they, after they post, to highlight it, then click on this button, Remove Formatting, because this will get rid of any undue or unnecessary errors that would have happened in the transfer over from the docs to the Schoology post. So as I look here, I see that there have been a total of 3 posts, and this orange means that I have 2 that are unread. I can see over here on the sidebar, these are my unread posts. I see they're both by the same person. I can highlight that user as we talked about previously. Now, if I'm assigning a grade to this discussion board, I can come through, I can highlight my user, and then over here on the side, I can click on, next to there's post in this little box, I can tell them what the grade is if I want, or there's some pre-selected grades in there. And then I can add a comment. If I want it, I can show it to the student and hit submit. The gray check mark means it's been graded and it's now good to go. Well, that's it for this session in our Schoology Scholar series. If you have any questions, please be sure to let Mr. Thomas or myself know, and be on the lookout for other sessions in this series. Thanks for watching, and have a great day, Robinson ISD.